If only you could tell me, Mr. C. We both know who had the most at stake. A blonde woman, a pink dress. No. Eden was here. She had to be. She believes she did it. Pearl heard her say so. She might even remember coming upstairs to the room. But then... And then the alarm.
Is he still here?
Yeah, he's up in Daddy's room.
What does he want this time?
I don't know.
Excuse me, is Gina around?
No, as a matter of fact, she's in Paris.
Paris? That's kind of sudden. Why?
Well, when Gina leaves, I don't ask questions.
Are you about ready to head back to that meeting now, Eden?
What?
It's almost 5.
Oh, yeah. Did you need something?
If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to know where she's staying in Paris.
At the Ritz, I think. Daddy always stayed at the Saint Germain, but,
We really don't want to keep them waiting any longer, Eden.
All right. You can stay as long as you need to.
Thank you.
Bye.
Operator, I'm looking for a number overseas. Yeah, the Ritz Hotel in Paris, France.
Cruz, I have to make an urgent call. Do you mind?
Sit. How sober are you?
Enough to yell at, all right? So let's hear it. I'm unprofessional. I'm immature,
No,
right?
Just fill in a few blanks for me, okay? You show up out of the blue. You want to work at the clinic in exchange for this room. Fine, great. I love having you here. But, Mark, something is eating you up. And I'm not going to be polite and stand back and not ask why. So why are you here?
I took a leave. I needed a break, all right?
All right, from what? From your wife? From your work?
Mary, you're very good to me. You always were. But not everybody can be as open as you.
Well, you used to be.
Listen, I gotta move. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna get out of here.
Fine, I'll come with you. And don't think that you are driving.
Mary?
I can be as stubborn as you. Come on. Oh, hold on. Gotta get my purse. Mother Isabel?
Hello, Mary.
I thought you'd gone.
I'm almost finished. Is Dr. McCormick all right? He looks...
He's not in great shape. He's waiting for me out back. I think what I'm going to do is take him over to the Capitol Estate and walk him around the grounds. It's really pretty there.
That's a good idea. I'll lock up when I go.
Thank you. This is such a big help.
I'd still like to find a chance when we can sit down together and really talk.
Oh, I'd like that, too. I have so much to tell you. I'll see you.
Figueroa Street Clinic. I'm sorry, but we're closed right now.
I know. I was just there and tried to get in. May I speak to Mary Duval, please?
She's just left. May I ask who's calling?
It's Mason Capel, but I don't want to leave a message. I want to find her. Is she all right? She had someone else take her shift at a regular job this afternoon.
No, she's fine. I think she was just needed here at the clinic.
Well, do you know where she is? It's important.
Well, as a matter of fact, I think she's headed toward your house.
Okay, thank you very much. Goodbye. All yours.
Thanks.
Hey. What are you doing?
Just give me your car keys and go back to sleep.
What happened to you?
3 guesses.
Carlo.
And his floating torture chamber. You know, I think I like making my escapes on dry land better. Come on, where are they, Nick? Nick, give me those keys or I'll break your fingers. At least there's a doctor around.
Why do you want my car?
To go follow Dylan.
Where?
Oh, man. I don't know if you're ready for this, but Dylan found out where the ghost town was from your buddy Cruz.
And he went after Kelly.
Yeah, and Carlo and his creeps followed him.
No.
I'll take you to the map.
Shut up, Kelly.
Keep him quiet.
Don't! You touch him again, you'll never see that map.
How do I know you even have it?
Would he have followed me out here if I didn't? Carlo, he's telling the truth. He doesn't know where it is. I hid it. Now you let him go and I'll take you to it.
Kelly, don't.
First the map, and then I'll let him go.
No deal. We do it my way or we don't do it at all.
You know they're not gonna let you out of here.
They're not going to see me leave. Get me my jacket.
Nick, you're crazy, man. You're absolutely nuts.
So Dylan followed Kelly out there. How much of a jump did Carlo get on us?
Look, don't ask.
Did you call the police?
Call the police? Are you crazy, man? Then Carlo would kill him for sure.
Well, I'm going to call Cruz.
No, wait. Nick, there's going to be warrants and questions, and we just don't have time to go through it. Besides, it's out of his jurisdiction. Look, if we need any help, we'll call the cops up in Mono County.
All right. Go to the nurse's station. Tell them the guys playing cards in the solarium got in a fight.
What guys?
Oh, there's always somebody. The same thing happened when Brick was here. I'll sneak out behind you and go down the elevator and meet you in the parking lot, all right?
All right.
Go. Please, God. Don't let her be hurt.
You see, Miss Perkins, oh, yes, I do know your name. I know a lot more than that, as a matter of fact. You see, I've been through these bargaining sessions with my friend here before, and they've always turned out to be a hoax.
It's not this time. Look, I don't care about your map or whose it is. I just want you to leave us alone.
Miss Perkins, I'm a man of a certain kind of honor. And I will leave you alone unless you are lying, in which case I'll leave you wishing that you were dead.
All right. Let him go.
First the map. Untie him. He's coming with us.
You should have gotten out of here while you had a chance.
I don't want to hear another word from you.
Sensible woman.
You know, you're as greedy as he is, Dylan. I'm sick of it. You're getting out with your life. Isn't that enough?
I'm afraid our friend Dylan here is not very grateful. All right, Miss Perkins, you're going to lead the way. Go very slowly, please. Friends, keep your eyes on them. If they stray in the least, you just go for their kneecaps. Here we go.
It's okay, go ahead.
Do you know what time it is here? It's the middle of the night.
Oh, I'm sorry to wake you up, Gina.
Well, nothing's happened to Cece, I hope.
No, but something's come up and I need to talk to you again about the night someone tried to kill him.
What do you mean? Have you arrested someone?
Not yet. Now, you told me that you and Brandon were staying at the Capitol Hotel that night.
Well, that's right.
Did you leave your suite at any time for any reason?
And leave my little boy alone? Well, of course not.
Well, that's funny. I have a witness who saw you leaving.
Well, of course I left the hotel suite. You saw me yourself. But it was just for a few minutes. I was upstairs to the party, remember? You're not accusing me of something, are you?
Then after the party, you went straight back to your room, I suppose.
Well, yes. You can ask Brandon if you want. I'm going to bed now.
Are you telling me that that map is buried somewhere under all this hay?
No, it's not. It's in the feed. In the feed bin.
Wait a minute. Let her get it.
Kelly, don't. I might as well tell you the truth.
What?
I rigged up an explosive charge to the lid of the bin. If you let her open it, we're gonna all be blown to kingdom come.
Dismantle it.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Get the detector in the car.
You'd do anything, wouldn't you? Say anything to keep that map.
What, do you want to get blown to bits? I found the map, so I rigged it so no one could get at it.
Rigged it with what?
Yes, what, Dylan?
I brought the materials with me.
Well?
Nothing, sir.
All right, I'm getting sick and tired of these two idiots and their stupid games. Get the map. You are coming with me.
Kelly!
Easy. Hold it! Right there. One more step and I will hurt this girl, Mr.
You don't have to.
Not if you're smart, I don't.
Just let her go and I won't kill you.
Well, that's very good. You won't kill me.
You're not going to get the map, Carlo.
Oh, yes, I am. You're going to hand that map over to me, or I'm going to have to hurt her, and that's something I don't want to do. You hand that map over, and both of you will go free.
I'm not that stupid.
You have my word, Dylan. Hand over that map, you both can go. We'll walk out of this town as if nothing ever happened.
And if I don't?
You figure it out.
Wrong, Carlo. If she dies, then you die. So the question is how much do you value your life?
No, Mr. Hartley. The question is, how long will it be before the men in that barn recover? Myself, I'm a little impatient. I don't think I can wait around that long for the map. So, you have 10 seconds starting now.
Count.
1, 2, 3.
And this is the gazebo.
You know, I wonder how many miles we traveled together if you added up all these walks.
I bet it's a lot.
You know, if I had any sense, I'd have proposed to you when I was 20.
Oh, my mother would have loved that.
Yeah.
Are you feeling any calmer?
No. We've both come quite a distance, haven't we, Mary?
Well, you know about my trip. What was yours like?
Something happened. I woke up one morning, high and dry on this mountain that they call 25, as in years old. I built a place for myself, nice, comfortable. I never thought I'd do anything like that for me, alone. And then it hit me. I had made this big space in my life. I had built a big house full of furniture that needed somebody to come along and fill it. And then I met Wendy.
Your wife?
A month later, she was.
A month? Boy, she must have been very...
Oh, very everything. Very, very beautiful. She was very bright, very funny. I mean, she came to work for me as a temporary secretary. I mean, you think about that, it's kind of... Anyway, I fell. I was ready. So was she, I guess. I mean, but she was exactly what I needed. I never once had any doubt in my mind. And for a whole year, I was the happiest man in the world, Mary. I guess I still have that, don't I?
What happened?
I don't know.
Where's Wendy now?
I don't know, Mary. We were living in the Caribbean. I was teaching there. I was coming home late. I was bringing flowers to her because I was late. And she just wasn't there. I found a note on the wall that just said, "I'm sorry." 2 words, no reason. What, I'm sorry, what is that? Her parents got a couple of postcards. They said, "Don't worry, I'm fine." There's a lot. The last one was postmarked Santa Barbara. When I got here, I hired a private detective. called me this afternoon and told me that there was a woman matching Wendy's description in the county morgue.
Oh, my God.
Mary, I'm a doctor. I know about death. I know about illness. And I still... It wasn't her. Maybe she fell in love with somebody else. I don't know. I used to think that was the worst thing that could ever happen to me. I don't anymore.
Nine, 10. That's it. Time's up, Mr. Hartley. The map or a lot of useless bloodshed.
Here's the map. Now let her go.
You got it all, Vaughn.
All right. First the map. Put it down on that table right over there, and then step away. Wait! Bring the car around. All right, Miss Perkins. Pick it up nice and easy. That's it. That's it. Okay.
You got the map. Now let her go.
I'm ready.
We had a deal, damn it!
Yes, we had a deal, so don't push it.
You son of a...
Hold it! Don't you move a bone in your body. I'm leaving now. Friends, get the men on the bikes and follow us out of here. Now, if this is some kind of foolish trick, my friend, I will hunt you down wherever you are. You can't hide from me, Hartley. Remember that.
No tricks. Now let her go.
Dylan.
Hey, Brandon, look who's here.
Hi, Brandon. Yeah, how you doing, man? Let's sit down. I want to talk to you for a second, man. So, Rosa tells me you're having a lot of fun over here while your mama's away.
I sure am. Lionel lets me do anything.
What? What? Come, I am very strict. You know that.
Bet he is, huh? Listen, man, I need to ask you a question. Do you remember when you and your mother stayed overnight down at the hotel?
Yeah?
Uh-huh. What time did you go to bed that night?
Bed or to sleep?
Well, let's see. Your mother went out to that party, right?
Yeah. And I fell asleep watching TV. But then Mom came back and she made me go to bed.
And what time was that?
9:45. We had our own clock there.
And then your mother went out again, right?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
How do you know?
Because I heard her. She woke me up one time trying on some of her dresses.
And what time was it then, do you know?
10:12. I already told Mason that. How come nobody thinks I can tell time?
No, it isn't you, man. It isn't you. Thanks. Good talking to you, and I'll see you around.
Okay.
Thank you.
Was that about what happened to Cece?
I'm sorry, Lionel, that's confidential.
You don't suspect Gina?
Well, the boy sounded pretty sure, didn't he? See you.
Yeah.
Is it almost supper time, Uncle Lionel?
Almost. Where are you going?
I'm going to my room.
Aren't you going to have dinner with us?
I didn't know I was missed.
Aunt Augusta.
Don't call me that, Brandon. And please take the truck off the table.
Wow.
Well, what?
You look beautiful.
Did Lionel tell you to say that?
Of course not. Children always tell the truth, right? Come on, come and have dinner with us.
I am having dinner sent to my room.
I don't know. You look too pretty to eat all by yourself. My mom always says, you got it, flaunt it.
Oh, don't tell me I see the beginnings of a smile.
Stop it.
Oh.
Stop it.
Wonders we'll never see.
Well, it's over.
Yeah.
So, Dylan, I know you're upset about the map. Well, I thought they were going to kill you.
I know what you thought. If I trusted you, maybe things would have turned out differently.
And I'm sorry that you lost it. All right? I know that it meant a lot to you.
Wasn't the money?
I know that, too.
And I didn't lose it. I gave it away. There's a difference.
Gave it away from me?
Nick was asking, and I didn't even really know myself why it was so important to me. Money's great. Money buys things. Not that many things that I want. Guess Nick was right. Just trying to prove something. Trying to prove I was worth something.
Oh, I think you did that.
Make it into some big feat. Do you think I'd let anything happen to you? Never. Have my big brother to answer to.
So the sun, I'll be down before long.
Yeah, I don't know where Sam is. You should have been here by now.
You know, I know a way out on foot across the river, but we can't do it in the dark. There's no way.
Seems like we're stuck here for the night.
There's a blanket and a lantern in the barn, so I'll go get us settled. And this is my territory out here.
Yeah?
I'm one of the ghosts.
Barbara, thank you so much for covering for me. Is Eden with Mr. Capwell?
Yes, and Mr. Cranston's with her.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Hello again.
Hello. Mason.
Nice of you to make time for us in your busy schedule.
Oh, I'm sorry about this afternoon. I was,
Have you got company?
What? Oh, no, that must be for Kirk and Eden.
Even got his name on it. How obnoxious. Not bad, though. Who do you think's more obnoxious, Kirk Cranston or me?
Neither one of you. Have you been drinking?
You think it's a tie, huh? We'll see about that. How's your soul, Mary?
Fine. Mason, are you mad at me? Look, I'm sorry about this afternoon. Things were so hectic at the clinic that I called the agency and they sent Miss Loman over to cover for me here.
You know, I stopped by the clinic earlier, before 5, and it was shut up tighter than a drum.
Oh, yeah, I did close up a little early. The crunch ended about 4, and I wanted to spend some time with a friend of mine.
I see.
My friend really needed some comfort.
You know, one of the lasting good things about feminism is that it's made boors like me realize that women have needs, even good Catholic girls. Emotional needs, physical needs, and if they're not being met at home, they'll go somewhere else.
Am I being insulted?
You know, if you're not happy here, you could always get thee to a nunnery.
Sunset's early here.
It's because of the mountains, I guess. Listen, I only have one blanket. I forgot Nick and I took the other one with us.
Oh, you keep it. I'm not that cold.
Hungry?
Mostly tired.
Because I know where we can find some chard and strawberry leaves in the hills.
Well, maybe in the morning. You know, you're a real asset here in the middle of nowhere.
I think the middle of nowhere is where I was meant to be. I feel like Chamber of Commerce here, you know? Like to show it off to people.
You know what I wish I...
What?
Well, I wish I could show you Africa the way I saw it. I mean, it was open and beautiful and naked. I don't know. It seemed like everything under the sun was your neighbor. And you were a part of it, and it was a part of you. And I don't know, there's something about the land that made you feel human and alive.
Oh, there's so many places I want to go.
Why don't you?
Oh, no. I always feel weighted down, you know, with responsibilities, money.
No, money's not a problem for you.
You know, Daddy always used to say that people were like tortoises, that they carry everything they own on their backs, and the more they have to carry, the harder it was to move at all.
Sounds like a smart man. I guess that's why it was easier for me to give up the gold than I thought it would be.
Was it?
Oh, I wanted it. I wanted it bad. But I think I liked the idea of wanting it better than I would have liked having it.
That's a secret, isn't it?
What?
Just getting what you want is always iffy. So you have to enjoy the wanting.
I thought I was the only one that figured that out.
You know, I've gone a lot of places and done a lot of things in my head, which is probably safer. I think I'm better off at imaginary danger.
Oh, you didn't do so bad today in real life. Let's see, what did you do? You booby-trapped the street, you hid the map in a half a ton of wet oats.
I think I would have liked it better without all the guns.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But you've got to admit that there was something about it that you liked.
I do all right, I guess, which is a constant surprise to me. Well, Nick said he was going to call the police. I wonder if he did yet.
Brandon, look what your Aunt Augusta has fixed us for dessert.
Look what the cook made for dessert.
You can't have one because you didn't eat your supper?
Well, I never eat anything before 8 o'clock at night.
No wonder you're so skinny.
Oh, no, you ought to see her. She can really put it away, hon.
I have a very normal appetite under normal conditions.
Did you read me my story?
Oh, no, I think Uncle Lionel reads a lot better than I do.
Come on, Augusta, read the boy a story. I'm eating my dessert.
Right. Tyler lived in a big brick building in a big brick city where everything was falling apart. Tyler lived with his father and spent the summertime in the country with his mother and her cows. Tyler liked cows, but it wasn't summer now. The wind was roaring around the house, and sometimes the water pipes froze, even the toilet bowl. So when Tyler wanted to take a bath, he had to go across town to where his big sister lived with her boyfriend, Rocco. Brandon, where did you get this book?
Mom.
Whatever happened to Peter Rabbit?
Now read the part when he gets arrested.
Look, I have a very good idea. Why don't I just make up a story instead?
Oh, that's a wonderful idea.
All right, but no bunnies, okay?
Right, no bunnies. Well, once upon a time, there was in a very far, far away country a king who had a very beautiful palace. He had everything, all the ice cream he could eat, and a much better than average looking queen who loved him very much, even when he was very difficult at times.
And so was the queen, if the truth be known.
You know the story?
Oh, it sounds a little familiar.
Also, in this little country, there was an evil witch who was always casting spells on the king.
Well, people said she was evil, but she really wasn't that bad.
Luckily, the better-than-average-looking queen was able to stop the witch, until one day, at the gates, there appeared a little boy who said he was the grandson of the doughty old king.
Yeah, that's right. And the king took one look at that little boy, and he liked him right away.
True enough. But the queen knew that it was one of the evil witch's little tricks to cast a spell over the king and take him away.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. And this time the queen was stumped. She didn't know what to do.
Yeah, because she also liked the little boy and didn't want him to send him away.
Ah, yes. She didn't mind him coming for dinner once or twice a week, but...
But what the beautiful queen did not suspect was that the king himself knew some magic. He knew some magic words.
Oh, yes. I forgot those words. What were they?
The words were, I love you. And the king made the queen repeat them 100 times. And the spell was broken. And the wicked witch turned into a very kind grandmother. The little boy turned into a prince and lived with them happily ever after.
Now, wait just a minute.
What do you think of that, Brandon?
That couldn't really happen, could it?
You never know.
I know he's a very good doctor. I just wonder if maybe we shouldn't get somebody else.
Eden, you can have a different doctor every day, and I doubt very much that one would tell you something different from the other.
Kirk, do you think Daddy knows,
Knows what?
on some level, what I did to him?
Oh, Eden, you have no reason to feel any guilt.
You can't really believe that.
Yes, I do, and the sooner you believe it, too, the better. You were honoring an agreement with your father, and as far as anybody else is concerned, that signed statement clears you completely.
You don't really think that anybody's going to be convinced because of that.
Well, why not? Look, there are half a dozen people or more with the same motive or opportunity to do it.
But they didn't. I did.
Well, if we're really going to get down to that, I mean, are we really so positive?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't remember it all. And I didn't actually see what happened.
Kirk, I was lying there unconscious with the plug in my hand. Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do for me.
How about a little wine? What do you say? From the Cranston Kachuma Winery. My first year, first harvest. A lot of firsts. Want to celebrate with me? Eden, come on, let's just forget about that for a moment. You know, it tastes better if you actually drink a little bit of it.
I can't, I'm sorry.
Why?
Because I made a promise that I would never drink again.
It's pretty good.
I know it must be hard to deal with me.
No, not for me.
You know, it's hard for me to understand you sometimes. I don't really know how to react. I mean, I worry a lot, and I feel sorry for myself, and I'm upset a lot, and you always seem to find something nice to say.
Well, I never used to be nice. Maybe I've just been saving it all up. Eden, I love you.
You don't love me, Kirk.
Believe me, anything that difficult to say has got to be true. You know, I have a feeling now that I've just done something that is going to change the rest of my life. Do I want that? Okay, I want it. As long as I'm changing things. You want me to change a couple things for you, too?
No, Kirk, I have feelings for you, but I don't really think that any of them...
Wait a minute. I think I've changed my mind. I don't want you to say anything just yet.
Go ahead and get comfortable. I'll take the first watch.
Watch for what?
I don't know. There's nobody after me. I knew something was different. It's been a long time.
Tonight I wish somebody was looking for us. You cold? You look
No,
cold.
no, I'm okay.
Listen, you take the blanket for a while.
No, you keep it. I'll just put some hay together. I'll be okay.
I guess we could share it, the blanket.
I didn't think of that. How's that?
It's just really silly, you know?
I know.
I mean, here we are in this barn.
And it's not even 40
We're
degrees.
too considerate to say that.
No, I just want to make sure that you feel comfortable.
Oh, I'm comfortable. I mean, if it were somebody else, it'd be different. But no, I'm fine.
Then why don't we? How's that?
I'm sorry. I'm not hurting your shoulder or anything?
No, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm okay. I'm tired, that's all.
Yeah, me too.
What?
I guess I'm just talking in my sleep. Good night.
Good night.
Man, you sure know these roads. How's your arm?
It's okay.
Nick, would you relax? I'm certain Dylan's taking pretty good care of Kelly. How long we got? About an hour?
I don't remember ever being so irresponsible that I had absolutely no regard for another person's well-being or physical life.
If you're talking about Dylan, I think you got him pegged wrong.
He's never had anything to lose. Who doesn't know what it feels like for people who do?
Carlo isn't Dylan's fault.
I have trouble believing that.
It mystifies me. What's going on with you, Nick?
I am scared of what's happening to Kelly. That's what's going on.
No, that's not it.
I love her.
Yeah. I guess it's that.
Cranston would be in real solid business-wise if Cece didn't make it. And real solid with Eden, too. Yeah, he plays like he's covering for her. But maybe he knows she didn't do it. Maybe because he did it himself.
Keep it down. I know what we're gonna find.
Nick.
Maybe. Yeah, but could she have gotten out of that window alone in the condition she was in?
Who is it?
It's Kirk. I won't stay long. Wow, that is some mood out there, huh?
Yeah, I know.
You don't have to say anything at all right now, Eden. Just don't stop me, all right? I love you. I've said that, I know, but I like hearing myself say it now. It's been such a long time that I've wanted to. And I have a feeling it's always going to be that way with me. What I want, what I'm asking, no, not asking, just hoping, is that you'll always want to be with me too, in whatever way. Because the one thing I do know for sure about the future, Eden, is that I want you there. It's all right. It isn't a question I'm asking you. You don't love me, but you feel something for me. I don't expect you to feel the same thing. What I feel is pretty astounding all by itself. I said I wouldn't stay long. Good night.
Night.
And the drama continues in Santa Barbara at the same time tomorrow here on Sky One. Don't forget that at 5 this afternoon we're heading off to where no man has been before in Star Trek The Next Generation. And today, Data changes his mind, literally. First though, more cartoon capers with DJ Cat after the break.